How to avoid stress? Well, stress is a very common occurrence when either buying or selling a home, and it's normally the result of a loss of control of your timescales or a loss of control of information. So here, in this little video, we've compiled some information to help you gain control of your timescales and information to help minimise stress. Controlling your information is an important ingredient in your home move. And at Anthony James, we've got a little thing here we like to call SPAR. It stands for Simple, Productive and Accurate Information. And we like to make sure that it's delivered to you so that you can gain control of the information and avoiding stress. Simple. It is often said that if you can't make something simple, then you just don't understand it enough. Well, at Anthony James, we understand home buying and home selling quite a lot, and we can make it appear very simple. And that's the art of being a great estate agent. So, whether you're a buyer or a seller, we can always make sure the information you require is put in simple, layman's terms that is easy to understand and will help you avoid stress. Productive. It is often overlooked that buyers and sellers may have never bought or sold before, or may not have done it for a very long period of time. So giving them productive information on what they need to do and when they need to do it is an essential tool for an estate agent. So we like to make sure that wherever you're a buyer or a seller, we will guide you and giving you the productive information that you need to help make sure that your transaction goes ahead as stress-free as possible. Accurate information is absolutely essential in terms of your sale. In fact, misleading or inaccurate information can lead to the collapse of a sale. You can be assured at Anthony James that the information that you will receive from us will be vetted and checked and above all accurate, making sure that stress is kept to an absolute minimum and you can move forward in confidence that what you know is true. Timeframes are notoriously difficult to control with house purchases or sales. This is because the transaction is often fluid and there are a lot of things happening all at once. It is difficult to control timeframes, but we've developed a certain way to help people get the timeframes they want. We call it CUT. It stands for Cooperation, Understanding and Third Parties. Let me explain how they work. Cooperation is an essential ingredient in any house sale. In fact, I don't know of a sale that doesn't go through unless there is good cooperation between the buyer and the seller. So making sure that that cooperation exists is an essential tool for the estate agent to introduce. Often than not, timeframes are the disruptive force in this. So it's essential that you understand what the other party's timescales are. Learning that at outset is an important thing, and helping to understand why. Maybe someone's going on holiday, or they have a new job, or they have schools. And making sure that this information is delivered to the other side will often not breed cooperation. Understanding how a sale works, or understanding the mechanics, will help achieve the timescale desired. Not all transactions take the same amount of time. For example, leasehold transactions take significantly longer than freehold transactions. Now, you don't need to know how a sale actually works or the in-depth mechanics of it. That's the job for your estate agent. But it's important that your estate agent knows how a sale works and they've got experience in dealing with them. Without this, they won't help you hit your timescales. T stands for third party. In every transaction, there will need to be a third party involvement, such as a mortgage broker, a solicitor, or a surveyor. Our role at Anthony James is making sure that those third parties have the information and the access they need to the property so that they can perform their role in a timely fashion. Failure to do this can delay them, which can delay your timescale. So making sure that we can help the third party throughout the transaction is what we're here to do. So let's remember, stress is the result of a loss of control, and that's normally a loss of control in timescales and a loss of control in information. And Anthony James, we want to make sure, whether you're the buyer or the seller, that you don't lose control of either.